Hey everybody, and welcome back to falmunction Plays Dark Souls Remastered. What up? Just hanging out, chilling in the bleak, completely empty void of all humanity and life. Hanging out with my snake pal. Hey, snake pal.
Ah, if you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
Sure. Why wouldn't we do that, honestly? I don't see a single thing that could go wrong with this. We're wraithing, boys. Oh yeah, that gets you a free dark hand. I forgot. Okay, we can offer humanity. I don't know what that does. Oh, we have to pillage it first. Ask for covenant item. I guess you get the... Yeah, you have to buy the cracked red eye orbs from him, then you have to go invade people, grant the humanity you've pillaged, and at the very end, if you've done enough, you get the uncracked red eye orb, which lets you invade indefinitely. But I think we're good. I'm not gonna start going into PvP at this point. It's more for the flavor than anything. You got anything else to say?
Undead warrior, to speak now is premature. It begins with your retrieval of the Lord Vessel.
We've done that, though.
They failed me, every last one of them. They were strong, but saw not the truth. I am certain that you will prove different. They failed. I am.
Alright.
Farewell.
As you can also see, we're sporting a new getup. Greer is sort of soul-searching right now. She doesn't know where to belong. But she's definitely vowing to find out about the truth, that's for sure. We have some items to read, though. I've been neglecting that a little bit since I've been so high on my own Dark Souls play, which is cool. So, funnily enough, the bequeathed Lord Soul Shard shows up in key items, which, of course, makes sense because it can't actually eat them, because that will just yeah, you just need it to satiate the Lord Vessel. But we can read it. Soul of one of the four kings who fell to the dark, a fragment of a Lord soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Lord Gwyn recognized the foresight of these four great leaders of New Londo and granted them their ranks and the fragments of a great soul. Although this is not a full Lord soul, it can still satiate the Lord Vessel. So, I mean, the reference or the inspiration for the Four Kings was pretty obvious. As sort of a Dark Souls-ified version of the ring race from Lord of the Rings, more or less. Of course, they put their own spin to it, but bottom line is that corrupted men were given MacGuffin in order for them to, I don't know, do whatever it is they do. And by way of that, they fall to the dark side, blah blah. Anyway, we have another serpent over here that will be thoroughly and utterly devastated at our decision.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one. Enough. I shall slumber until I am awakened again.
Whoops. And so he just leaves. Some people have pointed out that he takes this pretty easily, like that's just something that happens and whatever. But honestly, who knows how many times this exact scenario has happened, where it's like he was sure of somebody's greatness or whatever, or the. You could also say of their ability to be of him, the prospects of him thinking he could manipulate them. But then they would fall to the dark side, so to speak, by way of becoming a dark wraith. Yeah, that's the right way. Almost hesitated there. So, actually, where are we going? Damn. I was sure there was something beyond. Yeah, I sort of skipped a beat there. I'm sorry, guys. Force the habit. We have to get something first before we can return to the garden, as we always do. But yeah, where was I? Jesus. Sometimes I do wonder about the state of my mental being. We want to go to Anor Londo, and then we'll take a hard left into the Duke's Archives. Now, we won't be staying there for long. Just want to find an item there, and then we'll just go back on our way. This is the right way. This should give us access to the as of recently burned out bonfire, because we killed the firekeeper. Here's the way. I seriously lost my train of thought before I got sidetracked, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. Okay. So yeah, as you can tell if you've known about the way this game plays, we're about to do the DLC before we do anything else. Wow, this is really dark now all of a sudden. And it clashes so much with the interior of the place. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit too much, guys. I feel like this hasn't been tested too much. Although, I guess I have to say that I don't know, from my own memory, I don't really know if... Yeah, it's not gonna work. Can't I? What's with you? I thought I could backstab you. Should have gotten it there, right? Although, I guess this bottom is not exposed anymore, so... that doesn't work. Ah. Knew that would have happened at some point. Let's go with good old-fashioned magic. Yep. That works about as well as I would have thought. It's probably resisting all sorts of things. Since he doesn't respawn, I'll just, chip away at him until he's dead, but otherwise I probably wouldn't bother. Just hate that you... Oh, that was one too many. I just hate that you bounce off each time. Oh yeah, Four Kings. Honestly, I just don't remember all that much about them. it seems like they might have made a pact with Kath or something, or maybe they were tricked or whatever, and that's what happened in the end. They, I don't know, had to they had to live their lives in a deep dark hole all the way at the bottom of a well, more or less. God, I hate this fight. Wonder if other damage types would be better suited against him. Well, maybe don't die though. Can we try that? Oh, great. Great! So I didn't think you would make it all the way up here. I guess he doesn't fit through, which is a blessing. Let's try this instead. Nah. A little better. I guess I can live with that. Yeah, the other... I also didn't really understand why Wynn would give them his soul... or soul shards, rather. Sorry. Must have, called in sick, in lore class when that happened. Fangbore Helm. Guaranteed drop if you haven't gotten it by this point. Cool, cool, cool. I guess we don't have to. I will eventually kindle this bonfire all the way, but we don't really need it at this point. Because we won't be spending very much time here. Although, you know, maybe I will spend some time here, actually. Now that I think of it, because, we should get some really cool spells in this place. Yeah, this is tough. I'm not used to parrying them, so give me just a moment here. Fuck off. You're being very rude, alright? Okay. Yeah, these are the ultimate in hollow engineering. You can tell they used to be the, you know, basic enemies of the game, but they got some tricks up their sleeves. Because not only are they all crystal powered. Oh no. They can also be... Oh, this is a very terrible thing for me to be a part of. They can also be buffed by this lovely channeler that is also shooting soul arrows at me. Yeah, you shouldn't be pulling all these guys at the same time. I'm being very silly as well for not healing. As you can see, actually. Why didn't I heal? Ah. I think we should just be able to kill the golem and get the item that I wanted, but I'm not sure. It's needlessly confusing. That's probably the least, let's say, with all the obtuse things in Dark Souls 1, where they basically, well, more or less, they hint at certain things, and of course, those things are hidden, but of course they want you to find them as well, so yada yada. Long story short, the thing we're about to do is probably the most convoluted thing ever when it comes to hiding stuff from you. Okay, two R2s. We can live with that. That's something that can work for us. Of course, it has to hit. They also have very different attack animations now. Or I guess move sets would be the better term. Shoot, please. Okay, Golem is not activated, but the guy... I'm upset. What? Let's try it again. That's one. That's two. Got a little bit lucky there, but I'll take it. That's one. Get closer. That's two. And another one. Oh, not quite. So very... Jesus Christ. Suddenly I remember how awful this place could be. Oh, and they're also buffed. Didn't I mention that? Okay, this guy has less HP at least. Alright. Golem time. Come, little golem. Don't be shy. By the way, the titular duke that resides... Yeah, bad call on my part. That resides in the archives is... Seath the Scaleless. He was awarded dukedom by... not Seath. He was awarded dukedom by Gwyn as a reward. There we go. That's the broken pendant, and that's what we want to find here. Sure, I want to get the sorceries from Big Hat Logan, because that's the guy we will find in here. The DLC can wait. Just gotta be careful with how we do things around here. But in the end, they will all bow before me. Why can't I break this? I must break you. No big deal. It's all about picking your battles. And yes, these channelers will respawn. Very nice of you to do your little dance here. I appreciate it. Now we gotta be careful around here, because we're getting shot at from all directions. You won't see me... Actually, I should just put on the other shield. You won't see me parrying here. First of all, because I don't really trust myself, but also because it's a lot more risky than in other areas. Actually, let's see here. One backstab here is 244 with the boulder. I was just assuming they might be resistant to magic, but I don't mind being proven wrong. Let's see what kind of damage we can get with Velkas. That was not a backstab. In fact, nope. Want just one of you as a guinea pig. Although you're all guinea pigs down here, right? Ooh, okay then. Maybe it's like with Dusk's Crown, right? Boosts your magic, but also makes you more vulnerable to it. I'm very happy for it, that's for sure. Same with this. We almost did it in one stamina bar. Okay. Crystal Knight Shield. Pretty much irrelevant. But, yeah. Some things are coming together here, I guess. So, Seath was probably the guy, or it's implied, I guess. Since he likes doing that sort of stuff. Experimenting, making... He's like the Josef Mengele of Dark Souls. I don't feel comfortable making that reference, but you sort of get what I mean. Like, he's probably just as ruthless. But of course, this is a fictional story. As opposed to the horrors of the real world. But yeah, this guy I never really understood. Like, what is your deal? Well, nothing anymore. I guess to just show off the awesome armor, because nobody else wears it. Hard to say. Like, if you know what's coming up, you would expect there to be some sort of meaning behind it, but maybe it's just nothing. So, yeah. Long hallway with lots and lots of diamonds. What could possibly await us over here? Let's check it out. Aha. So, how you doing? I see I can't actually access your arena. Of course, you would think it should be possible because it's just like a meter in height and somebody would easily be able to scale that. Alright, I was not expecting to die right there. I knew I was gonna die. That's for sure. It's just that I was gonna show off that you can actually go back through this boss fog. That's the only one in the game. Since, you know, you realize, of course, yeah, I can't actually damage him. There's nothing for me to be done there. So you can just leave. Hey guys. Thought I'd make a good impression in this prison that I find myself. I heard what you're supposed to do is like be the big kahuna and establish dominance and all that. That'll teach you for being in a cell with me. Anyway, all you have to do is kill this guy. And he dies in one hit with whatever weapon you have, I believe. Or I guess he doesn't wake up until there's a certain threshold, and that threshold is his death. So always seemed a little odd to me. I'm sure I'm not the only one on that. Kind of, I don't know. It cheapens the whole quest line if you're just gonna give me the key. But who knows? Maybe it was all according to his plan. Okay, so we've unleashed hell. The first, I mean, I can't speak about Demon Souls, but to me that was the first, hey, you attack me? Okay then, I attack you. Would you like that? And he's just gonna run, which is fine. While we make our way down this path against all reason and any common sense, we're going towards the danger as opposed to the other way around. Although these guys are pretty okay. Very creepy though. But yeah, that would be my first impression, that FromSoft has a thing for Cthulhu and that kind of weird imagery. Yeah. That's just... These guys seem a little confused. Let's see what we can do for them. Honestly, I forgot what this white aromatic ooze actually does. You're quite the leaper, though. Maybe I don't want to find out. Okie dokie. And of course we have Big Head Logan over here. And we got some very, very distressed tentacle monsters who will not attack me, in fact. But guess what? That's not gonna stop me! A lot more HP on them too. Bountiful sunlight. Soothing sunlight. Let's have a look, shall we? As you are mesmerized by the soothing soothing sounds of the soundtrack. Special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere, Princess of the Sun. Gradual HP restoration for self and vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, grant their blessings to a great many warriors. Oh, didn't mean to cancel that. And the other one, soothing sunlight. It's the exact same. I guess it restores a high amount of HP for self and vicinity, but apart from that, it's the same description. So we're pretty much told at this point with these two miracles on the tentacle monsters that these poor, awful monstrosities used to be, well, they're not human, but they are the same race as the people in Anor Londo, which is like the god race, or whatever you want to call that. Basically, they're handmaidens of Guinevere's, and she's just kidnapped them. Like he kidnaps many people, in fact. Like he kidnaps Big Hat Logan, or, you know. And I'm assuming, if not the reason, this should be one of the reasons why Guinevere probably said, okay, I'm done here. Let's get the hell out of town.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me? Yeah?
Totally.
Hello again. The thought has a...
Now, we can't actually free him yet. But first, I'll do what you were probably hoping I would do a lot sooner. Let's kill this horrible racket. Another implication is that maybe... You know what? Let's just make this a little easier. Hey! No fair. Okay. Okay, one of you, please. One of you. Attack in a predictable fashion, not like this. Or get backstabbed, I guess, so I'll be fine with that too. Ah! Ah! I still got it! Still got it. I'll take it. Booyah! Stop it. Get some help. Alright. So there's that. But yeah, Archive Tower Giant Door Key. Which is not the prison key, unfortunately. There's the letter. This place is kind of confusing. And I wouldn't begrudge you for thinking there's something to this pile of cogs. But there isn't. It's just there for decoration, I guess. Anywho. So yeah, where was I? Seath experiments, human experiments rather. Possibly creator of the snake people, man serpents rather. Hard to say. I think one of these should open at this point. Yeah, I thought so. Dude. Okay, gotta get used to the moveset again. I was sort of in my muscle memory. I was thinking, yeah, 2 R2s, right? Nope. Not anymore. What the? Oh, that's the guy that ran away at first. Easy peasy. Yeah, without Dark Souls 3, I guess I wouldn't be so hesitant about the man serpents being an invention of Seath. But I don't know. Dark Souls 3 shook up a lot of things that people were pretty sure about. Anyway, I think we drop down here. Because that's the only... Really? Okay. I was getting worried there. This gives us the maiden stuff with the white seance ring. Maiden, maiden, maiden. Maidenhood, I get it. White hood worn by traveling maidens is part of their formal attire regardless of rank. It is soft and well made, but does not offer much in the way of defense, making it ill-suited to use in battle. Just in case you had trouble getting the subtext with those tentacle monsters. Guess we have to drop down here. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything by not exploring more up there. I might be, I'm not, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. And you can bet your sorry ass that I'm really excited about the prospects of Sekiro adding mechanics like grappling hooks to the game, and just vertical traversal in general will be a huge step forward and a giant breath of fresh air. I was about to admire the scenery, alright? What's the deal with you? Hey! I was angled in such a way for you to shoot me. Very regrettably, I might add. Shit. Okay, that was very close. Ah. Back to business. What a view. And there's this breathing again. I don't know, maybe it's just something off with this. Get it? They didn't remove it. There it is. It's just a giant, well, I guess normal sized floating door. Just hanging out. Oh man. And yeah, I'm a fan of this game. I think it's great. That kind of stuff should not have been there. I mean, now it's a joke, and it's hard to say. This is terrible, by the way. My refusal to heal, that is. But oh shit. I forgot there's an archer as well. This is all falling apart, by the way. Not sure if you noticed. And I have not enough Estus. Not even close to lingering hitbox. Well, isn't that just peachy? I guess that puts an end to this episode. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.